So, hi. Am I focused? Am I getting focused? Okay, there we go. It's a little sunny, so forgive the sun. But I was sitting up here talking to a female friend of mine today, and I'm listening to her because that's what I do for my friends. I listen, and I just listen for everything because, you know, I always feel like to every story there's her side, his side, and then the truth is mixed there in the middle of every story. And most of the time in the middle where the truth mix is where they both have a point, but neither one of them want to see it because they both want to be right. So apparently she was like, you know, I don't deserve to be treated like this. I'm good. I'm loyal. I've been there for him. Blah, blah, blah. But yeah, but you cheated. He might not know about it, but you have. And then, you know, you've gone out with other people, or you talk to other people on the phone when he's not around. And I'm pretty sure, you know, I don't know him like that or whatever, but I'm pretty sure he might be doing the same thing or whatever the case may be. So it ain't working out. It ain't working out. But I don't deserve to be treated like this. I haven't done anything. Look, let me stop you right there. Everything negative that I just said that you do is making you deserve everything you get. You sit up there and you lie and you cheat and you do all these negative things, but then when stuff come back on you and you feel like you don't deserve it, I'm a good person. I mean, I've heard this from several people. I'm a good female. I'm a good woman. I'm a good dude. You so good. You thinking you so good, but you don't deserve the karma that's coming back on you, or you don't deserve the negativity that's coming at you. Look at the way you live in your life. Like, you can't live your life any kind of way and treating people any kind of way, talking to people any kind of way, doing whatever you want to do to people and their feelings and everything, and think that it's not going to come back on you. That's what it is. That's what karma is. That's what you're bringing on yourself when you make certain decisions in your life. You sit up here and you can play with people's feelings. You can sit up here and brush people off when you feel like it, or do whatever you want when you feel like it, because either you and your feelings or your ego or whatever the case may be, or they did it to me so I'm gonna do it to them type mentality, where you're not doing it to them because you probably not even with that person no more like that or whatever. You doing it to the next person that didn't deserve it. It's like you pushing off all that negative energy that you got flowing through you off on the next person that don't deserve it, who in turns embodies all of that and then pushes it off to the next person. And that's why everybody is where they are right now. This is why everybody, guys and females, I see it every day, all the time. I hear about it every day, all the time, from so many different people, and nobody in none of those circles ever take a step back and be like, dang, let me live my life in a positive way. Let me touch somebody's life in a more positive way. Let me treat somebody nicer. Let me treat somebody kinder. Let me open up and let me change my ways to see if maybe that'll help all this negative stuff that's going on in my life. Nobody thinks about that. Nobody sits there and say, hey, maybe it's me. Maybe it's my fault that this person treats me like this. Maybe it's my fault because I did something. Now, don't get it twisted. It ain't always the case. Trust me, I've been treated like crap and have never done anything negative to anybody as far as relationship wise goes. I live by the fact that I believe in karma wholeheartedly. I believe God will punish you as a father should. I feel like God will punish you for the negative things that you do to people, especially knowingly. And I don't want that on me, because in my early years when I used to date and a dude would do me wrong, I'll go out and do him wrong and think that it was all good, but then it would come back on me, and I don't want that no more. At some point, you have to grow up. At some point, you have to let what you used to do in your 20s go. You over 30, you need to grow up. And stop trying to live your life like you did in the 20s. So what, you made some bad decisions? So what? We all have. Get over it. Move past it. Let's go. Like, this is your time. Today can be your day to make better decisions for you, yourself, your family, whatever the case may be, and to move past it and to keep growing and going. Stop acting like you always the victim. Everybody has been the victim at some point, but how long you gonna be the victim? When you gonna be the victor? When you gonna let it go? It's sad because people are treating really good people that want to be there for them or be good to them or give them the world or marry them or want to be there, and they will treat them people like crap and do whatever it is you want to do to them because the last dude did that to you or the last female did that to you. Well, that person ain't them. The person that's trying to do all these good things that you wanted in the beginning, from the start, you wanted all this stuff. Somebody's trying to give that to you, and now you're gonna push them away. But that's gonna be your karma. And then you want to turn around and you're going to get into another relationship with somebody that you think is the one that you really want to be with, or you think you want to be with, or whatever the case may be, and they're going to do you the same way that you just did that person that was good to you. It's all a vicious circle, and until you decide to get off that roller coaster, you're going to keep going through it. You're going to keep going through it. You got to grow up. You got to let that negativity go. You have to, or else it's going to eat you alive. It's going to eat you alive, and it's going to take you up out of here. You don't want that. You don't want to be that old person on the porch screaming at the kids to get off your grass because you miserable. Because you mad because the nurse ain't there on time to change your diapers and change your Depends or give you your medicine. Or pick you up for your doctor's appointment because you ain't got nobody that wants to be there for you because you done spewed all this negativity to them. Because don't nobody want to be around nastiness. Don't nobody want to be around no nasty attitude, and don't nobody want to be around no nastiness. You get your life together. Life is too short. I'm telling you, life is way too short. You could be gone tomorrow, tonight, today, any minute, and guess what? What they gonna say at your funeral? What they gonna say about your legacy? What they gonna say the type of person you was at your funeral? I think about that. I think about that every day. I want my homegoing service to be fantastically happy, because everybody was happy to be in my presence. Because I made a difference in somebody's life. I helped encourage somebody. I helped somebody make it through their day, every day, by my positivity. Even if it irritates you to no end. Like, my girlfriend Sophia was like, oh, you make me sick. You be so happy in the morning. I've always been happy in the morning. I've always been that morning person. So enjoy your day. Like, get out of your feelings. Let it go. Because I'm going to tell you right now, all that anger you got hold up and all that stuff towards bae or boo or whoever it is, or baby daddies and baby mamas or all of that, guess what? They living their best life. They done moved on. They ain't thinking about you. And even if they are thinking about you, so what? I don't care. I don't think about none of them like that. The only thing I care about is what time you picking them up, what time you dropping her off. My only concern. Make sure she alright. Don't nothing better happen to her while she out my sight. That's all I care about. And if she come back happy, I'm happy. That's all that matters. Live your best life. Do you. Do what makes you happy. Because if you don't get out of your own way, you're going to block all your blessings. Block them all. You don't want to block all your blessings.